Martí, how has your week been after a very positive performance and result?
Good week, good mood in the squad. So obviously, victories makes things much easier, a much better mood, so to say. But at the same time, we know that one victory doesn't change the task that we have ahead of us, which is about preparing very well for the next game, keeping the same ambition even more, and just take the positive from the 3 points, because it was definitely a very good performance against a team that we really struggled a few weeks before that, and in a derby that it's always even more joyful to get 3 points in front of our supporters, because they really deserve it.
Interestingly, the mood and attitude and atmosphere around the training ground after the Watford defeat was also quite upbeat and confident. Do you feel that's because the performance was there against Watford and the performance and result was there against Millwall?
Definitely, because we share with the guys that always we're here to get the results, but we know that the best way to get the results is through having good performances. Sometimes in football you can have a bad performance and win, and sometimes you can have a great performance and not win, as perhaps we did against Watford. But we know that over time, when you are doing good things in the pitch, you will get at the end the results. So I think that this is something that the players, they know. We encourage them to keep performing well. There are several areas in the game that we have been doing really well over the last weeks. And despite we didn't collect as many points as perhaps we felt that we could have done, we knew that we were on the right track. So just to reinforce the things that we are doing well, keep on working, being ambitious on the things that we know that we can still improve. It's always this balance. And at the end of the days as well, I remind to the players that we need to be proud about representing QPR no matter what. And I think the guys are understanding that we are doing what we love, that is to play football, and that this must be as well fun, not only for the supporters when they see and they watch us playing, but as well for us to play for this shirt, to play for this club, should be something fun.
And do you feel it takes time to get to know your players and to understand their best positions or how they can work best on the pitch as well? Most notably, of course, Lyndon Dykes, who's moved into a deeper role in the last couple of games to great effect. And that takes time to see that opportunity. Yeah,
I'm a slow learner, but at the end I tend to learn. So I try to speak a lot with the players. I try to observe a lot in the training pitch. And as I said, we try to switch or make small adjustments week to week in order to get the best of their skills, of their strengths. So I said before, I think that we have some qualities in the squad that we need to develop. I think that we have players that can certainly improve, and obviously all the credit to them, because they are very open to keep on pushing. They're training at good level, and this is what gives us encouragement that we can really definitely improve.
How do you approach the game on Sunday against Huddersfield? Is it one match in a 46-game season, or is it a cup final?
We cannot say that it's another game, because that's not the truth. It's a very important game, because we play against a team that is very close to us in the table, because we come from a good performance, and then is the opportunity to gain some kind of momentum, because we know what is at stake, and because we play in front of our supporters. So we definitely know that is a possibility to get out of the relegation zone, which could be as well, perhaps in the long term, not that important, because definitely we want to be there at the end of the season, but emotionally it will be a boost of energy for everybody. So when I took over, I think we were 8 points behind the relegation zone. Now we get, for second or third time, the opportunity to get out of there, and I hope that this will be a positive pressure, positive opportunity for the players to understand that this is a massive opportunity for us, respecting the opponent, because of course we know that it's a very important game for them as well. It's one of those 6 points game that is so important to perform well, and I think that the players understand now.
Do you embrace that with your squad in terms of, don't approach this as just another game, I'm not going to protect you in that way, this is a significant game and you need to embrace the challenge and the pressure around that?
But I think we got a squad that, when I look at the types like Begovic, like Jack Colback, like Steve Cook, actually I think Elias Chair, they like these kind of challenges. So it's not about protecting them, but I think that they are up to this kind of pressure. So that's why I'm very confident that we cannot predict results in football, but I'm very sure that we can perform at good level on Sunday, because the players I can see on the training, they are hungry to provide a good performance, and I know that the supporters are very eager to come to this game. I'm sure that they will play a crucial role this Sunday, because the atmosphere they put into the last games at home has been so important for us, and I'm sure that together we can build that small edge that can give us the victory. So I think that is about understanding that all the games are important for sure. Usually the next one, my approach is that the next one is the most important of the season, but this is a crucial game that all of us will really want to win.
Huddersfield have drawn their last 2 games. Obviously, they know a win will take them 6 away from us. A draw will keep us 3 away. How do you expect them to approach it?
Well, I think that those kind of games, it's a little bit always about the tension for both teams, because we know what is at the stake. At the same time, we play at home. Our approach is always to try to be dominant, to try to play attacking football, to be brave. I will not forgive myself to be an approach in this game to try to stay low, try to be careful to not concede. That's not the way we want to play. So I prefer, if we cannot get the 3 points, fine, as long as we are attacking all the game, as we are creating chances. So, because at the end, that's what I know that's going to give us the results. So I think that it's about this mood, about all of us. We need to create this atmosphere from minute 1 to make sure that it's a very uncomfortable game for them.
Team news, your medical team is worryingly underworked. It's only Ryan Colley and, of course, Paul Smith who pulled out in the warm-up. What can you tell us?
That they can keep like this all the season. They can have a very nice end of the season until the last day. So I'm very happy if they don't have a lot of work to do, because at the end, that's what, as a manager, we want from all the guys. That the physical department, all the strength and conditioning, the medical department is doing a great job. Because at this moment of the season, when we check some of the other teams in the league, how many injuries there are in some other teams, and how good we are in that moment with only 1 player, Ryan Colley, out of the squad, that means that we are doing some good things. So certainly it's a combination of training methodology, of the approach, how careful, how clinical we are in taking decisions every day for every individual, but at the same time that gives us a lot of opportunities to have different possibilities during the game, before the game, and the last minutes of the game, and as a manager that's exactly what we want.
And just finally, you've said it's not just another game. How much are you looking forward to the pressure, excitement and challenge of Sunday?
I would love it if it's tomorrow the game. I really want to play the game already as soon as possible, because I know I'm expecting Loftus Road buzzing and all together, like pushing from minute 1. I ask the players to ask all in, front foot, from the beginning, to push, to make sure that we show this attitude that we want to have in a game like this. And in that sense, I'm sure that we can create a great connection together with the supporters. So I don't need to call them, because I know that they will come and they will push together. But hopefully we can give them the 3 points that we deserve.